Nyasha, Munetsi, welcome to Next Level Sports on Know Your Warriors. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you guys for coming also
No,
to.
thank you for giving us the time and the opportunity. Could you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Nyasha Munetsi. I was born in Harare, Avondale. I grew up in Avondale until I was the age of, I think, 8. And then I moved to Mabvuku. I went to Avondale Primary School first, then I went to Dombro Primary in Mabvuku. And then I went to my high school at Mabvuku High School to finish my Form 4 before I started to play for the Zimbabwe Under-17 national team. After that, I went to play for Bro Rangers in the first division. And soon after playing for Bro Rangers, I went to join Friendly Academy. I think it was in 2014. Because they promised me that they had a vision of taking players outside of Zimbabwe, not only taking talent to teams like Dynamos and Capes. So they helped me alongside with the late Friday Piri to achieve that goal of going to play in South Africa. But the target was Europe at that time. But when the South African tour came on with FC Cape Town in the first division, we decided to take it as a learning curve for me to get experience. And we were blessed by God. When I just got there, I played 6 months. The next thing, Pirates came knocking, and then and no one can say to no to Pirates. I decided to join Pirates. I think it was in 2016. And then from there, I think most people started to know me from that time. And I went to Baroka on loan for a season before I went back to Paris to spend 2 seasons there. So I think that's basically my career so far and how I've grown up and everything.
At what age did you start kicking the ball?
I think it was around 5, 6 because my father was a huge fan of Dynamos. So he used to encourage me like, no, my only wish for you, my son, is to play for Dynamos. So from then, I think I also grew up having that passion of football. I loved soccer so much. So besides having the passion, my parents also encouraged me to pursue my dreams. Unlike other parents, some parents can see that you can have the talent, but then they won't give you the opportunity to go and train and stuff. Because in my family, most guys are intelligent when it comes to school and everything. So I was very privileged enough to have 2 parents who were caring and allowed me to achieve my dream.
How many siblings do you have in your family?
We are 4 and I'm the second born.
Okay, all right. Now, are you gonna fulfill your father's dream of for you to play for Dynamos?
No, not now necessarily, but maybe later when I'm about to retire, maybe I might do that. But for now, I think he is very happy with what I've done so far. And I think going forward, I'll just keep on doing my best and make sure that there might be a possibility to move to Europe someday and play maybe for a big club, as long as I keep on working hard, because nothing comes easy in life.
Yeah, true. Now, when you're not playing soccer, what does Nyasha do?
I grew up in a Christian family, so I'm a person who likes to be indoors, watch movies sometimes, go to church. I don't drink, I don't do other things. I think that's also one thing that has helped me with my career, to be disciplined. So I just try to do the normal stuff, read some books, watch movies, watch sports. I like to watch different sports, watch football. So I think living also in a different country, you don't have family, you don't have friends. So the only thing you can have is TV and your phone and trying to catch up on what's going on with your family and stuff.
You got called up to the Warriors. How did that feel the first time you I know you played under 17, but now for the senior team, how did that feel to represent the country at that level?
At first, I didn't believe it, it was going to be possible because I had worked hard in my previous season. I think I was at Baroka at that time. I thought I would get the call up, but then I didn't get it. So by the time Mofo went to be the head coach, knowing him when I was growing up, like the success that he has had with Zimbabwe, I didn't think as much that he was going to call me, but he was a person who was always watching the South African Premier League. So he gave me the opportunity, and I thank him very much for giving me the platform to play for Zimbabwe. And I think it has also helped me to be a better player, to improve also in my game in club level and senior team national level. Because I also grew up watching, like, I was still at that time when Knowledge Msona, Kamabilia, they were playing, Edmos Banda, to mention but a few. But to be playing with them also, it helps a lot to know more, to get experience from them with what they've been through, like throughout their career. So I think it's really massive to be part of the national team. It has helped me to grow as a player.
Now that you've been spending some time with in the Warriors camp and interacting with other players, who do you think is the fastest Warrior?
The fastest in terms of speed.
Yes.
I call him top speed, Chow Pure.
Chow Pure, top
Yeah.
speed.
But I think also Dariga can run also, but I think I'll give it to Chow Pure.
Okay. Now, who do you think is the best dribbler?
That one is very tricky because we have a lot of skillful players. Like you saw in the game today, there's a time knowledge dribble that guy, there's a time Chow Pure dribble that guy, there's Karma. For me, it's difficult. I think we have quite a lot of number of skillful players.
Who do you think is the toughest player? We know a number of Warriors think you are the toughest player. Who do you think is tougher or next to you in terms of working hard and toughness?
Yeah, there's Tendai Dariko. I think he's an aggressive player. You can see when he brings in the English Premiership type of play. And there is also a teenage, he can kick also. Yeah, like I was laughing at him today, he was putting in the 6 pins. So I think those two also, they are very competitive. Even Alec Mudimu is very competitive also.
Okay. Now, who do you think is the smartest warrior? Darane Swag.
In terms of playing or?
In terms of clothing, fashion.
Obvious. You interviewed him, I think, yesterday. It's brilliant.
Okay, who do you think is the lover boy of the team?
Ovidi.
Ovidi.
Yeah.
Well, he takes that trophy with flying colors.
Yeah.
Now, I'd have you to choose one option of these. So I'll start off Nike or Adidas.
I love Nike.
You love Nike.
Yeah.
Benz or BMW.
BMW.
Liverpool or Man United.
My blood is red. I breathe Liverpool. You never walk alone.
Congratulations on winning the championship.
Thank you. It was long awaited.
Yeah, we will never walk alone.
Yeah, thank you.
CR7 or Messi?
CR7.
Jose or Pep Guardiola?
That one it's difficult because there are two type of coaches. But I would go for Guardiola because he's a more type of player, coach who likes to play and who has also played the game. So I think I would go for Pep Guardiola.
Pep Guardiola. Now, Sadza or rice?
Sadza.
Chicken or beef?
Beef.
Jumbo or pata?
Pata.
Overalls or suit?
I'm not a fan of suits, but yeah, I'll go for suits.
Okay. Zupko or Kombi?
I grew up going with a Kombi, so Zupko. But maybe because now it's very cheap in Zim, so I would take a Zupko.
You take a Zupko?
Yeah.
Who's your all-time favorite player who once played for the Warriors?
That one is tricky, but I will go for Nyasha.
Nyasha. It's because you're a midfielder as well? Or?
Yeah, because I'm a midfielder as well, and because with the way he used to play, I used to like it, to be a competitor, to be a leader. So I think I try to emulate, those type of skills that he had, to lead the country, to fight for the country.
Who's your role model?
Yaya Toure.
Yaya Toure.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what's your favorite music genre?
I love gospel music, and I also like reggae music and some old classic music. So I think those 3 categories are the ones that I listen to a lot.
For gospel music, who do you listen to the most?
I love, there is Hillsong, there is Sinach, there is Message. There's a lot. Mai Charamba, Shingisai Suluma, Abatiwa Jehovah. I listen to a lot of gospel music.
Imbotrera wanu Abatiwa Jehovah.
Ishe ndin's gonna go far, even though I can't sing.
That's all you're gonna give us, man?
Yeah, man. I can't go deeper, man.
Man, take us into the spirit, man.
I'm in the wrong job. I think I'm doing the wrong career.
I like that. So you'd say your faith in God has played a big role in influencing your lifestyle and your career.
Yes. I remember I have my apostle from my church, Apostle Elliot. I met him a long time back, He is a person that has also helped me to keep my faith. It's not difficult sometimes to play soccer. It's very difficult sometimes to be away from your family, to dream about something, and then yet achieve that goal. I think even if you go to the Bible, Mark 9, verse 23, everything is possible to whom who believes. So I think God has brought me this far. It's not by my talent, because there's a lot of people who are talented, But I think because of it, so it's because of his favor that has chosen me to be where I am today, and I thank him for everything.
Ja praise our Winkiti.
Ah, Winkiti.
Winkiti.
Yeah.
Dembo or Chimbetu.
Chimbetu, because my mom used to play him a lot. She used to love him, so I'll go for Chimbetu.
Also, you do know Chimbetu?
Yeah. Dembo, I know him, but not a lot. But Chimbetu, yeah. Aina window.
Well, Nyasha, what would you say to that young person who aspires to play professionally and take their career to the highest level, play for Zimbabwe one day? What would you advise them?
I think firstly, for me as a Christian, is to believe in God, to pray more, to work hard, and to be disciplined. You know, sometimes people take it as a light thing when someone in the street, it starts at home, charity begins at home. The way you live your lifestyle is the way that is going to prove how you're going to succeed in life. You know, even if you help at home, you help with the chores, you could get education, you get educated, you work hard, you fulfill your dreams. Because I'm coming from Mabvuku. No one would ever believe that I would be able to play for Zimbabwe, for Orlando Pirates, you know. I came from a place where it's very difficult. You know how it is in the ghettos and stuff. There's a lot of people who are even talented. There were even more people who were talented than me. But I think having discipline, having that faith, and having that courage, even if there's 1,000 people that tell you you're not gonna make it, but as long as you have your family tell you that just keep on dreaming, just keep on working, it will happen someday. You don't have to lose that faith. You just have to keep on going. There will be people that are just gonna come and make that dream true, like what happened to me. I met a couple of people who went out of their way to make sure that I fulfill my dream. So I think it's very encouraging for other people to listen to our life stories. I think it's 90% of soccer players who come from nothing to something. You know, even if you look at, I also used to look at Yaya Toure's story when he used to play for Asik Mimosa without soccer boots and stuff until he went to Europe. So I think they have to really look at other profiles of other players, that they didn't just come up to be big name stars, but they had to come from somewhere. And that somewhere, it's where maybe that young person is right now, trying to figure out if he can make it. So I think it's for them to keep on believing, keep on working hard, and being disciplined.
Nyasha, thank you very much for your time.
It's a pleasure, guys.
All the best in your career.
Okay, thank you very much, guys.
Okay.